Hello gamers, it's Softgeeky99 and today we're back at the Lousy Contractors job where the contractors let down our clients, Naomi and Benjamin, and now we've come in to sort out the problems for them. So what we've got left now is the master suite bedroom upstairs, which is actually the only bedroom in the house because they've changed the other two bedrooms upstairs into study rooms for each of the couple. So we've now got the bedroom, which is where we are now, and the contractors did manage to leave us some wall decoration, some wallpaper panels. So it's this jungle theme that Naomi really seems to like. So we're going to pop these along what I think is going to be the main feature wall, where we'll probably put our bed. And then we'll see how many panels. So they want 25 jungle panels, so we need an extra 5. Now we could put them in the little alcove next to the entrance for the walk-in closet. That might work, yeah. So that's enough for the panels, isn't it? Let's put them down somewhere sensible. Let's see if we can stack all of them together. Oh, that was nice. It automatically stacked them for us. And then the rest of the walls want to be painted with white. So we do have a pot of paint, which I believe is white. They left some white pots of paint all over the house, so that's nice. That saves us having to buy quite as many materials. So let's just check that they've painted this properly. Not quite, so we'll go across all of the bits that they've already painted because they didn't do a thorough job. The brush still wants to paint them. Right, so we've checked the bit that the original contractors did. And now we'll make sure we don't miss the alcove around the door. Get it all painted up nicely. More paint. We'll slowly work our way around all of the walls and make sure everything's painted up nicely. And then we'll double check that we've painted everything. Put a little bit more paint there. One last little section. Then we need to go around the window. Not leave any of that bare grey concrete where we can help it. And more paint. We're doing well, nearly there now. I think, ta-da, it's done, isn't it now? I think we'll just paint around the edges of the door into the wardrobe now, because you can just see the brick and the concrete poking out around the edge. Just make sure it looks nice and neatly finished, and I think that's everything. Yep, I think so. So we don't need the paint pot, there's so little in it, it's not worth keeping. Yeah, we did do all around the door, didn't we? Right, that's it. So next thing we want then is going to be the flooring. So we'll go to the job and we want the dark Hudson again, which I think matches the landing, doesn't it? I think we'll change that in the door frame because you can see the tiles and it just looks a little bit odd. And then we'll go across the room and then we'll look for any gaps. So easy to miss the gaps, isn't it? And we've got doorways to fill in. Oh no, it's a slightly paler colour than for the landing look, but it does match what's inside the closet. Now, don't think she's got any curtains, has she picked for this? So she's not a curtain person. Right, so the Havana bed. much more like rough hewn, natural timber, isn't it, for the bed frame. I kind of like the brown combination actually, but we've got the green wall, so we definitely want to put some sort of green into the bedding, but I'm not sure. So let's see which changes that. That's a bit dark. That's the dark version of the wallpaper, isn't it, that one? What's this one? Ah, that's the lighter version. I think we might go for that one actually. Let's play around with a few of the other colours and just see. So we can change, like the sheet now is the pale green, so we'll take a look at some of the pillow colours and see what we like. See, that's a green pillow, and that's the matching one for the quilt. But I don't want all the pillows to match, so I think we might do a little mix and match. But it's a case of deciding which ones we want to change to which pattern, isn't it? I think maybe a white one wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe we'll go for the one with the lines though, so there's a little bit of texture in there. So the green matches there, but it's a little bit too bright perhaps for the big pillow. I don't know, I kind of do like it. Or maybe the dark, oh I think I prefer the darker one actually. I think the light one's just a little bit too bright. I think I quite like that choice of pillows. Let's pop that down and see what we think. Yeah, that's rather nice actually. I like that bed. Very nice. So she's gone for the same texture on the oh, it's nightstands, yes, the Havana nightstands, and it's very rough hewn wood texture, isn't it? Very natural feeling. So I'll pop one of those on each side and then we'll see if we've got the bed in a sensible place. Oh, that's perfect actually, because we've just got a tiny bit of clearance either side. It fits perfectly on that wall, doesn't it? So let's see which colours we can use on the table lamp tube that she's chosen. I think we'll go for the white lampshade and slight accents of gold on the lampshades, because remember when we did her room she liked the little accents of gold, so I'll bring a little tiny touch of that in on the base of the lamps. Oh, they want a wall-mounted TV, interesting. I think it's going to have to go here because there's nowhere else that's going to fit. Let's turn it on to make sure we've got it in the right orientation. Beautiful. So a little armchair, again the Havana. Just go for the dark colours, so we could go for the green. I think we go for green because that's really the only darker colour that matches our colour scheme, isn't it? Now, I'm tempted to put it in this corner, because I don't think there was much else in the way of furniture, because we've got a walk-in closet, so we don't need like wardrobes and things in here. So the door. There we go. And the last thing is, oh, the chandelier. So it's the rear chandelier, so quite a simple one. So we'll go for golden accents and the white lampshade, and we'll pop that in. So it's a very simple bedroom, there's not a ton of things in there. Very clean lines. A little bit of the green wallpaper to just give that splash of colour. Lovely, so that is the upstairs completed then, isn't it? Oh wait, she wants two chandeliers. Oh okay, how are we going to fit those in? Right, so let's put one closer to this wall and then move the other one across. I did not expect them to pick two chandeliers, so there you go, that's interesting, isn't it? There we go, and that's the finished bedroom. So that is upstairs completed now. So we can move our way downstairs and start working on the lower floor. So to renovate the stairs you need to pretend to sell them, and then you can access the different colours and decide which one you prefer. She's gone for quite a dark colour on the floor upstairs, but I just think we want something not quite that dark so that you can see it better when you're trying to go up. And we could go completely white, but I don't particularly like that, so I think we'll go for one of the browns. Yeah, we'll go for the nice rich reddish brown. We can't change the balustrade though, that I find a little bit strange that they don't let us change that as well. We'll double check that we can't. No, it's not a separate, is it? No, it's just a stair, so that just affects the stairs again. Oh, it does, the balustrade's on the bottom, look, we could change it. Do we want to match? No, do you know what? I don't think it does want to match. I think we like the contrast in the colours there. She really, really, really likes the white, doesn't she? Right, so we'll continue painting the stairs section in the white. We're going to have to do a little bit of going up and down the stairs to get this painted. For access. Now we can paint underneath here. That's really odd because we couldn't paint the top section of the lintel thing, could we? We can paint underneath when we've got enough paint to paint it with. Here we go, so we can paint underneath, but it wouldn't let us paint on top. Can we paint on top now? No, see, so it just won't let us paint that one little section. That's a little bit weird. Oh, we've got a gap. It won't let us paint that. Oh, wait. It would almost let me paint then. Right, so if you get the right angle on the edge there, it will let you paint that. Let's see if we can get an angle on here, shall we? No, that's not changing, is it? No, so we can't paint that. Strange that there's one little spot that we aren't allowed to paint. I think we've just run out of paint again. Whoops. Now I can't get onto the stairs. How did that happen? What have I done now? All fixed, yes. Right, so that's the stairs section painted. Cool. That's probably one of the trickier spots because you've got to keep going up and down and trying to find all ways to paint all the little angles and nooks and crannies. Right, so we will paint all the doorways because you can occasionally see a little bit of the concrete when you pop the doors in, so we'll make sure that's all painted so you don't see any gaps. And then we'll just keep painting all the way around the room. So I think all the walls are white, yes? Yes, all the walls are white. There's no contrast apparently in this room. So we want to get the little divider that separates the stairs. And then all the way along the front. We're going to need a lot of paint, I think, in this room because it's very big. It's a very big open area, very nice space for a living room because you've got lots of space. I think we might be making it a dining room, living room because of, yeah, we've got the dining table listed in the things that we need to purchase, yeah. So it's going to be an open plan living and dining room area, that's why it's so big. But there is a kitchen off to the side because we saw all the units when we were first here. We had to rearrange them a little bit to make sure everything was fitted in properly. But we didn't have to assemble all the units or anything. The contractors that we took over from had actually assembled them. They're just not put everything in place properly. Yeah, we're doing well here. The paint is going on very simply. Naomi's picked very, very clean lines for her house, hasn't she? Nearly everything's white, with accents here and there to just break up the white. Oh, that paint pot is empty. Now we do have some more somewhere. There's another one here. There were some in the kitchen, I think, but I don't remember if I moved them out of there yet, so we can always check that before we buy some more. Right, 60% done it says on the painting job. Lovely big space, isn't it? Let's not forget the interior of the window spaces. In some houses that doesn't matter too much because they already start out white, but with this one everything's grey concrete because it's a new build house, it's not been done yet. Lovely, let's move that a little bit closer. Beautiful patio doors all the way along the end of the wall. Straight out onto a little deck and into your garden where we've got the canal where you could keep a little motorboat or something for going out on the sea. Very nice for water sports people, I think, the location. There we go. Oh, we're doing well here. Here we go. Just a few more bits across there. Lovely. Just one little bit of the side wall left now. From that angle you can barely see the door to go into the kitchen, can you? Because you can see grey on grey on grey. So we need to finish off the kitchen as well, don't we? The units are in place but none of the flooring and half the walls are still there, aren't they? Yeah, so there's still at least one white pot of paint there in the kitchen. Oh, that looks like we've done because things have started popping up. So we've completed the walls, so we'll sell the empty pot and we'll leave what's left in the kitchen. So for the floor we want the herringbone. It's the parquet style flooring, isn't it? Right, so let's see, where should we go to? Let's go across to here and then we'll see what we've missed. Filling all the doorways. Right, we want to go under the stairs, so if we go right to the far corner... Whoops, can we get in the corner? Yeah, got it then. Fill that in there like that. And then doorways. Is that... oh no, one more doorway. There we go. That's our dark parquet flooring. Or herringbone as they're calling it. We cleaned up the fireplace, made sure it worked. Right, so pictures? Pictures. Right, what's my inspirations mood board like? Green plants and pretty traditional paintings by the looks of it. Yep. Traditional paintings. Bit of a contrast to the very modern upstairs, isn't it? And the modern house itself. Nice though. So let's see what other one would match with that. Cezanne landscape. Yeah. Yep, I think that will look nice. Those two look beautiful together, don't they? Very, very nice. Yes, very, very nice. Right, we want a... we don't have an awful lot of other wall space, do we? Right, so... I'm thinking we have the living room near where the fireplace is and the dining room by the patio doors. So, which item should we put in first? TV's probably going to need to go above the fireplace. Personally, I don't think above the fireplace is a great place for a TV, but because of the heat from the fire maybe, but I think we don't have a lot of space to put it in all the places to be sensible for placing our furniture and everything, do we? Right, so we've got dining table and sofa there, so those are going to be the biggest two pieces of furniture, aren't they? So probably we want to start with those, don't we? We do have some bookcasey type things as well, so we're not going to have a lot of choice of where they're going to go, do we? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how... yeah, I think we'll put the table by the patio doors and the sofa and everything grouped around the fireplace. Right, so they've chosen the Lexington light sofa. So I think we should probably go for a paler colour to match in with what we've got. But then if we have too much white, it's too much white. Is grey a nice pale colour? Grey's a very modern colour, isn't it? I think that could be a good choice. And then it's a little bit of a contrast with what we've already got. Right, we need to rotate this and make sure it's not too close to any of the doors or the access for the stairs. Yes, although it looks like a really big room when you start to put the big pieces of furniture in, it would be really easy to block movement around the room. A little bit trickier than I thought it would be. Right, so one armchair, so it's the Lexington light armchair, so it matches, and we'll go with the grey again because we've already just chosen grey. So if we put that away from the door so that it's not going to be blocking access. But yeah, just one chair. Yeah, just one chair. Right. So let's see. The Toolsby wooden dining table. So it's got a glass top, this one. So this is going to go near here. Ooh, yes. If we make it lengthways, which will leave us with better access into the garden, the room actually isn't as big once you've got furniture in as it appears when it's totally empty, is it? Right, the quinoa light coloured chairs. Light grey would match the colour scheme that we've gone for here, won't it? Yeah. And how many of these do we need? So 4. So 2 at each side, I think. Oh look, I've got grey legs on the chairs, and the table itself has got the much lighter legs, hasn't it? I should have either changed the legs on the table or on the chairs to match. Don't think I'm going to go back and change it though. Right, a yucca plant. We'll need to put that near the French doors, I think, so it gets lots of light. Oh, we want 2, so at the opposite side as well, 1 at each side. Lovely, in a nice white pot. Yep, so that's the dining area sorted. Right, so let's come around the other side here. We have a coffee table. It's that modern epoxy coffee table. So if we make the insert white, now the darker colour matches the flooring, the spell matches our stairs. So I'm making it a little bit eclectic then, so the dining room table doesn't look like it's out of place anymore. Right, the Lexington wooden bookcase. Now, do we do it in white or do we do it in the grey? I think we're going to stick with the grey colour scheme. Now, I think the only place it can go really is near the door on one of these 2 walls. So I've popped it there. Let's see what else we've got. You could put the bookcase there instead, but I kind of like it tucked away in that little alcove. What else do we need? We've got what do we want? A hanger, a door, and chandeliers. Okay, so I think the only thing we've got to fit on a wall is probably the hanger then, isn't it now? So we could move the bookcase across there if you prefer the hanger in the little alcove. This is one of those like standing hangers, isn't it? So we'll make that grey again and we'll pop that near the door. So you could swap the bookcase and the hanger, but kind of like the open wall space. You could have even put them side by side maybe along that wall there. That would probably fit too. Oops, no, I want to look at the task to see what else we missed anything. No, so it's just the... Oh, that's the main door. Right. We're going to put that in as a black door for the front door. So that will look nice against the front of the house, I think. It's a bit of a contrast colour when you come to the entrance. Just make sure it's positioned right. There we go. Lovely. So what we've got 2 bowler chandeliers and a rare chandelier. So the bowler is the 3 little floaty globes. So we'll make the base golden again, and we'll leave the globes are always going to be white then according to that. So if we put the one above the dining room table, one above the grouping for the TV and the sofas, and then the one that is a different style at the front with a white shade at the entrance, so it separates the room up a bit. So there's your entryway, and there's your living room space and your dining room space. Oh, I like that actually. I like the slightly eclectic colour thing. It adds character and makes it look like you've acquired things over a period of time, not all in one go. Right, so we've got a kitchen, a bathroom and a little corridor through with access to the side of the house and where you have your parking for your car. And again, it's all going to be white on the walling. We've got a little bit of wardrobe space for more storage for coats and things. Oh, that makes sense because this is then like a little access for outdoor wear. A little bit more storage space. Cool. Everything's white though. I'm not sure that I would want everything white personally, but it makes everything feel very clean when you first move into a house, doesn't it? And that means every piece of furniture that you can ever think about putting in will not clash with your walls. Because white goes with absolutely everything. White might not be a great colour with kids and pets though, because it will show every little speck of dust and dirt. Right, did I get everywhere around the room? I think we did. Let's move the paint. Let's put it back in the kitchen, because I have a feeling we might want it in there. Right, we want the flooring is the mosaic ceramic tile in sepia. So that's the cream flooring. And tile's always easy to clean if you come in wet, so good choice. So we do have a little window, so when we're putting furniture in, we're going to have to think about placing that, aren't we? So let's pop the door in first. And place it facing this way so that the flooring works properly there. And yes, so something short needs to go under the window. Right, so how many things do we want? We've got 3 wardrobes, small right door. Oh, we've got 5 different pieces of wardrobe. It's a little bit dark, isn't it? I want something a little bit lighter, I think. Oh, we can match the doors a little bit. That's a little bit lighter than what we started with. Personally, I've had enough of all the white. Oh, yeah, so the 3 big ones will fit along the main wall there. And then we've got 2 little poofs to sit on and 2 small wardrobes. One's a right door and one's a left door. Let's match the colour to what we've already bought. And we put 1 at each side, maybe? Let's turn it round. That's better. And oh wait, we wanted a right and a left, didn't we? Let's match the colour. And if we turn it round, does that match up properly there? Yeah, I think it does. That gives you the orientation of the hangers there, doesn't it? And then 2 of the little poofs. Let's leave them with the little snowy white and grey top, shall we? And that hopefully will fit. Oop. Oh, just not quite. Let's see if that will go slightly closer to the unit. Oops. It's all about positioning, isn't it? Now, where are you going? What's not quite right? Is that not up against the wall? Ah, that wasn't up against the wall. Now it should fit. Beautiful. Oh, perfect fit, look. Perfect fit. Lovely. So that's another room done. That's everything done there. Yep, let's close that in. So we've got a little downstairs bathroom. So these are the two colours of tiles they've chosen by the looks of it. And this is the flooring, is all the all white tile, the big flat white tiles. Oh, they are large, aren't they? Yeah. So the ones on the wall are a smaller, much smaller version. Right then. Now the other two tiles that they've chosen for the walls, the Decora anthracite marble and the Alba tegular small vertical tiles, they've not told us how many of each to use. So I'll probably make the room half and half. Half grey and half white. We'll start by using up all of the tiles that the old contractors left us, and then we'll see where we are. Just turn that around the corner there. And then we'll look for the white ones. See how far across that will send us. We're over 50% of the tiles done already, nice. Grab the rest and see, oh, I didn't pick all of them up. We're probably going to have to buy a few more, but not tons. Yes, so it's just a tiny section that's not done now. Which one shall we use? Let's finish it in the white, yeah. Don't want too much of the grey to overpower. Let's just finish this off. And then see which fixtures they would like us to have. Pop that. Oh no, I haven't done around the window. Oh, we need to do that, don't we? See, I nearly missed that. So easy to miss around the windows. Two more. We've got some more on the floor, haven't we? Yeah. So we only had 3 too many then by the looks of that. We'll double check it's all done. Yep, that's it, it's all done. Sell the rest of the tiles. Just 3. And now let's look at our fixtures and fittings. Let's unscrew all the ends first and then figure out what we're putting where. So that's the shower fitting there in the corner. And that's a sink fitting here. So it's going to be a shower room down here. We've already got some lights in the ceiling. Right, let's start with the shower, I think. Yeah, so we're going to have a shower in this corner and a sink in that corner, and that's it, isn't it, I think? Just a few little touches, the mirror and stuff. Towels. Yeah, looks like that's what we're doing. So they want the right-sided shower. So I think it should automatically pick it up for us here. Let's put the Aldum right-sided shower. So we just need to make sure we get the right position. Oh, wait. Ooh. That's a slightly odd position for it to be green. I want it to touch the wall. To be right, I think that's right. Let's try popping that in and see if we've got the right position. Always make sure we've got the right position. Oh, that fits lovely, doesn't it, actually? Nice. That all done? Yep, it's all done. Right. Then the sink will go there. The Lumi's sink with faucet. It's one of these marble floaty countertops again. Quite a modern style, isn't it? Right, so we'll pop that there. fixed to the wall. Add some plumbing. Ta-da! So just a few knickknacks and things to be added now, I think. Not sure I would have picked that position for the sink, to be honest. I think I would have put it on the side wall, the same wall that the shower's on. Okie dokie, so we want some little additions. Let's start with the towel hanger. Make it white, I think. Put it at the side there. Or should we put it over there? No, better over there. Too close to the light switch if we do it the other way. Lagrono metal mirror. Again in the grate. Toilet roll holder. Where's the toilet gone? It's over there. Put it on the side wall. Boom. Soap dispenser. Viridi light colour. Let's make it white to match our room and see if we can pop it on the countertop. And it will. Yes, I love that they'll go on those countertops now. So the last thing to do is add the cameo door. Let's make sure we line it up so it... No, wait, that's alright. Line it up so that it matches where the tiling is. And that is the little shower room downstairs completed. Ta-da! There we go. Oops, no, open the door, don't turn the light on. Which leaves us with just the kitchen. Do you know what, we'll keep going, we'll finish it in this episode. I was just tempted to change it, but then we've got all the cabinets and everything in, so just need to do a little bit of painting with white. So I think if we do this long wall over here, but they are telling us how many panels need to be done in white and how many need to be tiled, so we're a little bit short on the tiles, aren't we? Let's paint everything that we can see with the white paint, and then we'll add a few tiles into wherever we think the tiles should be to get the number of tiles up to the right one. So the tiling must be the one we can see here, so it's a half and half tile. The top half is the white paint again. So we need to match that. We need 5 extra panels of that. Right, let's put the floor in. I'm using these mosaic tiles. Right, so we need 5 panels of the tile. Travertine striata, or something like that. No way I'm ever going to pronounce everything right, so I'll just go with my best guess. Oop, no, it can't go on top of the... I tried to put it on top of the cabinet and then it tried to go into the cabinet, and we want the half white on top as well, not the full tile, the half and half tile. So let's add it here behind the cabinets. That looks like a very sensible place to have it. So then we're missing 2 more, so oh, there's a gap here in the corner. That's only 1. 29, should we just go around the corner one? Let's go all the way along where the cabinets are actually and stop there. Does that fill the brief? I think it does. Yeah, I think that's going to fill the brief. Beautiful. Right, that works nicely. So we've just got a few additional things to add into here, I think. Alright, so we can get rid of the paint pot as well next. So we've cleared up everything. Right, so what else do they need is we need a fridge. And a door. Mauve light cooled fridge. Let's make it have some white on it. Let's make it all white. White goods should be white. Right, so we can either put it next to the cooker along that wall, but not right next to the cooker, or we can separate it away. I think I prefer to separate it away. So we've got a little bit more cabinetry, haven't we? So the only place for that to go is going to be next to the cooker, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to have to go there because there's nowhere else to put it. So what else do they want? I need to make sure they match what we've already got. Yeah, that's the only place to put them, to be honest. Doesn't quite fit the gap, but it's the only place. Right, so a couple of sets of herbs. Put them on the windowsills, maybe? Yeah. 2 different types of pots, and then I think we are completely finished then. Beautiful. All done. Lovely. So I believe that is everything completed. And we've come in well under budget. Look, we've got lots of money left. So they should be very, very happy with that. So we've completed 100% of the job, and we can complete it for £21,708.12. Shall we complete the job? Yes, please. Let's have a look at some of the before and after pictures. Oh gosh, that's lovely. Oh, that's not a good angle for the room there. Good, I like that room too. Yep, bathroom much better now it's finished. Yes, they never asked us to do anything much to the garden, but just do a bit of cleaning. I think we did a good job for them there, so what we'll do is we'll pop back and take a look at the house now that it's purchasable on the inventory. And then in the next episode we'll be coming on to the 5th job and see what that has in store for us. So let's take a look at the computer and see what the house looks like now that we can actually purchase it. So for purchase, we're looking for the ones with a little red luxury icon in the corner. Model picturesque loft. House that, oh wait, house that was on fire. A modern 2-storey house, perfect for a family with children, requires a renovation after a fire outbreak that damaged the building soon after it was finished. Oh gosh, that's going to be horrible, isn't it? Oh no, poor house. Brand new house is set on fire before it's even used. And we're going to have to try and rescue it. Ooh, that's going to be an interesting job and quite a big one, isn't it? Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. From Soft Kitty 99, goodbye and happy gaming!